7th of December 2016 represents an indelible mark in the history of this school. As we witness the contribution and donation of a worthy NGO called the Dynamic Minds Club 2013 of Nigeria, they are here to enhance the development of special needs education unit of Government Secondary School, Kwale. Let me begin by briefly highlighting the historical background of special needs education units of this great school. Government Secondary School Kwale was established in 1981. The school presently has a population of about 1,000 students, both boarding and day inclusive. Among this population are children with some categories of learning and physical challenges. The school has staff strength of 92 staff, made up of 64 teaching staff and 28 non-teaching staff. The school has graduated a lot of students who are faring well in all fields of human endeavor. Worthy of note is the one-time Minister of Sports and Development, who is presently the PRO of the APC, Alhaji Bolaji Abdullahi Hamid, was a one-time student of the school. The school, in line with the recent philosophy on inclusion, started with 2 visually impaired students in 2003, one of whom is a graduate of Mass Communication from University of Jos, Joseph Agaba. Currently, we have students in ABU Zaria studying law, IBB University, Lapai, studying mass communication, student of Nigerian University Nsukka, studying English, and 2 students who are graduates of this school are studying in Federal College of Education, Oyo Special, 2 students in Federal Polytechnic, Nasarawa, and others in various tertiary institutions. At the moment, the school special needs education unit has staff strength of 4 teachers, 24 visually impaired students, 1 visually challenged, and 1 student with Down syndrome, totaling 26 students. The unit offers services in areas of intervention, assessment, referral, itinerant, as well as rehabilitation in the areas of Braille, typing, computer, supplementary reading classes, as well as music. For your information, the special unit students musical club of this great school produced a video clips about 2 years ago. I have the students in the year 2013-2014 academic session. And that overall best student is Pastor Lucky Ogbenapure. He's presently studying in one of our universities, I think it's Nsukka University, Nigerian University. Then 2, the unit produced a musical video titled We Are One by the blind students, which was highly appreciated by the authorities as well as all sundry. That is the presentation that I just made. 3, they also produced, that is the units, produced the overall best students in JAMB UTME points 202. That is Felix Odua Eloka in 2013-2014 academic landscape to make mobility easier for the students with the various kinds of disabilities. Appreciation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the special unit of this school is making us proud, and in particular an FCT in general. Let me appreciate the FCT administration under the leadership of FCT Minister Malam Muhammad as follows. 1, seats for students. We have furniture for students. 2, a computer printer 3, slates and stylus.
From the MC, I am here to represent my acting director, Hajia Mariam Hassan, who was to be here in person, but because of her tight schedules, she has. However, she has asked me to express her appreciations and that of the board, the FCT Secondary Education Board, for the great support of the donation of these important and crucial items that will go a long way to ensure that the education of these children becomes easier and more comfortable. This NGO is something to reckon with. The support to children or people with disabilities that has been carried out today is something that can never be forgotten. It's something that has to go down in the good books of not only this school or the board, but all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, people believe in the past that the moment you are disabled or the moment you have any impairment, you cannot go to school. Your place will only be on the streets. But today, with what we are witnessing here, as we were coming in, we were hearing melodious music. Some of us only had to manage, or else we would have found ourselves on the floor dancing, produced by the visually impaired students of GSS Kwali. This is wonderful, and more grace to our elbows. She has asked me to call on other NGOs, individuals, and other organizations to please support the government, because the government alone cannot do it. Individuals, organizations, other NGOs should please emulate what the Dynamic Minds 2013 Club of Nigeria has done here today. More grace to your elbows. For example, TET, Nasarawa State, with hearing aid start the state effectively and efficiently. Kerian Umeayo of the, you have not lost anything of endeavor. On this note, please.
Press. Dynamics. Press. That is our slogan. We want to also thank, if you are looking at the director, they say behind every successful man, there is what? That's why you are seeing our beautiful women around here to support us, to give us support. They have been part of us in this struggle, and we want to thank them for finding time to come out to support us here. God will continue to bless your home. I'm particularly delighted. I'm standing in for my president, who is unavoidably absent. He's delivering a lecture as we are talking now somewhere in Wheel. He would have loved to be here, quite all right, but since I'm around, he said I should take up the mantle. Dynamic Club is a club that we started some 3 years back. And just 10 of us started the club. Now I think we're about 16, to the glory of God. We are just like minds, just friends who meet intermittently. So we decided to formalize it. And to the glory of God, today we are registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. It's not just a club by the wayside. It is registered by the country. It is recognized by the country. However, we have gone this far. Last year we were in our end of year ceremonies. We normally choose a project, task ourselves, contribute, and then go ahead to get this project done. Last year we were in an orphanage home to assist the orphanage children. And this year, to the glory of God, we are coming in here to assist the visually impaired, which when I was in service has always been my pet project for quite some time. I have every reason to be happy because I have produced the likes of Philomena Nweze, who is an assistant director with Radio Nigeria now, and a lot of them. And thank God that you have had the principal's report about how they are beating the sighted students silly here. You won't be surprised. I would have loved a demonstration of, because of some of us don't know how they sit down with the sighted students, how do they listen to what the teacher is saying, how do they write their notes, and what do they do. I want my sister to just give me a 5-minute demonstration. You just, from when I say start, from what I'm saying here, you record and then you give us back later. Are you ready? Can you fix your paper? That is the paper. I don't know, most of us are not seeing it. I wish you can come from this into the slate. And then from now, she's going to record what I am saying. Well, like I said before, we have decided to come in here to commit about 600,000 naira to this project. 2% of the employment we are generating every year should be sent to the special schools, but we have not been meeting up this. Unfortunately, when these employment opportunities are there, we all run to look for it for our brothers and sisters, forgetting that these children need people to assist them. Please, I want to send a message across to you, to the director. First, thank her very much, because I put a phone across to her yesterday to tell her of the change of date, and she obliged us to send you down here. Please help us, that we are saying that as we are assisting here equally, we expect the board to come out equally to assist, so that people will see what is happening. We decided to host this meeting here so that you can see them in their normal shell. This is where they stay. There is nothing to write home about. Actually, these are library seats that they borrowed into this place. There is supposed to be a long seat here to the wall where they do their workings. Because after this, now, for most of them who are actually well endowed, she has a tape recorder by her side. So as the teacher is teaching, she is taking this note and she is recording equally too. So that at the end of the day, she will come and match the two together in this special room. That is why we need a special place for them, a working place. In your kitchen, you have a working place tied to the wall. We need something like that, and then chairs, so that each student will come in here, and serious student, honestly speaking, who can sit down to do this, like the training we give them, the sky is their limit, and that's why they have been excelling. Thank you very much for not taking up, because some of us are still going back to our places of work. But I want her to read a little bit of what I have said just now.
They donated about 600,000 into the project they have done today, and he said he wants the rest of his colleagues to send out the message of others being able to come here to provide the equipment that are necessary for our learning. And he talked about how we can learn and be able to compete with the sighted. If the materials are available, we'll be able to compete with the sighted ones in a very good way.
It's all right. That is the way we
I'm Oni Lucy, SS2. It gladdens my heart that people still think about us and they still include us and think about our well-being and our future, because all these things have been donated today. They are going to enhance our learning skills and to make us better people in the future.
Students, GSS Wani, the HOU, head of unit, and teachers and fellow students. Good morning, everybody.
Okay. Physical challenges are not the end of the road, and there are more to it. Like, what I want to tell them is that they should believe in themselves, and whatever they know they are, as in they can do, they should go to school, learn, acquire more knowledge, and become better people and more useful people in life.
Academy, I don't think
Onu Lucy.
we as
He said,
visually impaired, I don't think
Onu,
life would be much more pleasant for us.
I'm an art student.
Academy is
I want to read psychology.
in all we do,
Yes.
which is giving yourselves
We went round to find out
blessings.
which school in the area of
Believe
special needs that really needs an assistant immediately now.
you are just like
And we were able to discover that these children really need a lot of support, because the government has not been coming out the way they are supposed to come out to support the children. So we sold the idea to the club, and the club decided to come in to assist.
there's no special student
Well, the club is just 3 years old. Last year we were in an orphanage home
in going to his
to present materials to the orphan children in the homes in Kubwa,
special student.
and it was a very laudable one, after which we went for Thanksgiving in churches too and present things. Like after this program on Sunday, we are going to cap it up with a Thanksgiving in the church in College too, and we are presenting things to the needy in the church too also. We levy ourselves. We levy ourselves.
The HOU, that's the head of unit,
Yes.
the president of
The materials for this special needs, they are extremely very costly because they are not mostly manufactured here. The Braille machine is from outside the country. And you know now with the dollar to a naira for about 480 to a dollar, whatever the price of that thing could be here in the past must have gone 3 times down. That is why we could only restrict ourselves to a Braille machine, which is almost 200,000 naira. Just one machine.
the president of Mr.
Then the remaining items, we bought about 20 pieces of chairs, canes, and then some other materials.
especially in the strongly aspect.
Government can help by giving, employed teachers in the government service should be sent to this school. They are lacking teachers here who are special education qualified teachers. They are using in this place now is nothing to write home about. There is no working space for the children to sit down to. So we need a very convenient special room for them where they can